My role at Team SY is a super connector. We do a lot of support around our accelerator partners. We're now working with 16 partners, many of whom have come from outside the region. It's to introduce them to people in the region, make sure that they're really well embedded here, and we really make sure that people are well connected within the ecosystem, that people are aware of what opportunities are out there for them. So Team SY, the thing that's most important about it is that it's greater than the sum of its parts. So we have got a range of different accelerator partners. We're working with different business support providers, lots of different entrepreneurs. There's events, there's networking, there's signposting to investors. And all of those things individually are great and absolutely fantastic, but bringing them together, which is a large part of the Super Connector role, that's what really makes Team SY great.
So my role is actually a real bridge the gap between the investment and the startup ecosystem. So where it fits into Team SY is obviously they're all about developing the ecosystem, getting more startups coming through, educating them, helping them along the journey. And I work very closely with Team SY to guide them and help them using a lot of my experience in that side. So Northwest is all about supporting the range of startups from pre-seed to seed to pre-series A and Series A. That can be from the smallest check size of being around about 50 to 100,000, all the way up to the largest one is just over 5 million. And we will co-invest with other funds, with other investors. We can lead rounds, but predominantly we are kind of co-invest rounds and really kind of bring on somewhere around the 100 to £500,000 mark of investments into startups. What's so exciting is actually the largest number of startups we're actually getting. It's about 29% of all the startups are coming from the South Yorkshire region.
Being a tech startup in South Yorkshire is pretty amazing. We're part of the DOC community. We've got loads of collaboration opportunities, loads of support, and basically anything you need is pretty much available.
By having Team SY, there's been a mechanism for a lot of perhaps hidden gem companies to come forth and say, oh, well, we're here and this is what we're doing and this is the support we need. Maybe companies that we didn't know about as a region. So I think it's been a good almost light a flame for those moth-like companies to kind of come to and say, oh, you know, this is what we're about and this is the support that we need.
So I'm the co-founder of Family Phone, and Family Phone is a digital hub that's designed to keep people living with dementia, living at home safely for as long as possible. So the IoT engine has helped Family Phone in a multitude of ways. So the first way is very practically in helping us develop our prototype for the smart sensor. So Ricky took the time to sit down with us and truly understand these anomalies that we were trying to detect within people's home, and then he presented different sensors and different ways we can put the device together to be able to detect these anomalies, and then he also helped us develop and talk through the ways that that could be connected to the outside world.
High-Tech is part of the Transform SY second cohort. It has been super helpful for us because we're a recent startup. It's really important that you have someone there for that accountability early on, and everything you're doing builds towards that. You're not getting sidetracked, you're not getting bogged down in the business. It's just introduced us to this huge tech network in Sheffield that we wouldn't be able to get our hands on.
So I'm Dash Tabor. I'm the founder and CEO of Tuber, and our mission is really to remove the barriers that are placed on companies for being able to use machine learning. Actually, I've been really impressed by the caliber of startups that are here and the founders as well. I think it's incredibly supportive and also, again, a really good place just to be able to be honest about the startup journey, being able to be open with other people who are on that same roller coaster with you. It makes you feel a lot less lonely.
One of my particular areas of interest within the startup ecosystem is the funding environment. And there's various sides to that. There's, on the one side, there's making sure that there are enough opportunities for investors within this ecosystem, but also that they are investable companies. It's making sure that, investors are aware of those opportunities, that we're building out an investor ecosystem across South Yorkshire. Watch this space.